your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell out before you blow up a plane.
Basha K. Ali!
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what good to say? I doubt it will stand up to something. I haven't even disrespected you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt.
I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean.
Oh, what's up, boys and girls? Welcome to another episode of the Chrissie Mayr podcast. You can listen to this podcast on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, Rumble, Rockfin, Twitch, Twitter, all the places. Guys, we are going to get into the saga of Tiffany Henyard, the world's most corrupt mayor, continues. You may have seen the episode I did with Nate the lawyer just last week, just a few days ago, where we went over just the depths of corruption that Tiffany has been able to get away with for several months now. And it seems the walls are closing in on her. The FBI is looking into her. She has been deemed the worst mayor in America. There's just so much going on. But what I noticed is that she has a podcast and no one has looked into it and no one has broken it down. So that's what we are going to do today together, folks. We're going to break down Tiffany Henyard's podcast, which it's like, I don't know. I go back and forth on whether or not I feel like politicians should have podcasts. If they do, it should be like how Larry Sharpe does it, where he has on guests. People can ask questions about his policies, what he would do. Larry's an esteemed citizen. He's a pillar of the community. This Tiffany Henyard is kind of a trash bag, but there's just so much going on. I'm going to share this little teaser. This was from the local news when they got wind of Tiffany's podcast starting, what they had to say about it.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard is launching what she calls the most entertaining political podcast ever.
Yes, but
the most entertaining political podcast ever. By the way, she just has one episode and it was released like 2 months ago, and that's it. So she's not really great on the follow through.
But this all comes as she is being investigated by the FBI for allegations of corruption. Roseanne joins us live with more details on what she is up to now. Roseanne.
Well, the fact that this is even news is so funny. Like, once I start playing this podcast, you're going to laugh because you're just like, oh, the news is reporting on the fact that she's starting a podcast.
Anita, last week, even as residents lined up at a Board of Trustees meeting to question her conduct in office, she continues to call herself the super mayor. And her new podcast, debuting next week on Spotify, is called Truth Speaks, the Tiffany Henyard On the Move podcast. Now, it comes as...
She's on the move because she's constantly going on taxpayer-funded trips. She's bobbing and weaving the authorities. That's how she's on the move.
Henyard is being investigated by federal agents, we know. Since Henyard took office back in 2021, some local business owners have complained that they can't get their licenses renewed and are being harassed after refusing to donate to Henyard events.
And this is what you'll see on her podcast. You would think, oh, is it her talking about the allegations, explaining the corruption? Maybe there's a good reason for all this. Maybe she can sort through this all. No, it's local businesses people who have complained about her, that she's essentially breaking down. She's blaming the business owners. She's blaming the people in the town for why she has such bad press. She doesn't explain a thing, and we'll see that in just a couple minutes.
The police chief accuses Henyard of misusing her security detail, and Henyard has spent taxpayer money on trips and self-promoting billboards.
Right, so she has basically taken the cops on. She's taken local police with her as her own private security. Like, no one knows who the fuck she is. You're not Janet Jackson, okay? You're not getting like recognized everywhere you go. You don't need security to go with you everywhere. And you certainly don't need the taxpayers to pay for your security.
So I heard you guys was looking for me. If you looking for Tiffany Henyard, press the subscribe button. Yes.
She's illiterate, this woman. Like, they couldn't find anyone else to vote in as mayor. She's hilarious, but she is entertaining. We will give her that. So let me pop up the episode, the only episode of this podcast. It's a one episode. I guess this is season 1. This came out this came out a month ago. Oh God, this description is hilarious. The wait is over. The Tiffany A. Henyard on the not THE, it's on the move. On the Move podcast is here, and the tea is set to be delivered. This is not the Ricky Lake show. You hold a public office. There should not be a discussion of tea. You should be in pantsuits conducting a serious life here. Quite possibly the most thought-provoking, oh boy, account of local politics from the center of political landscape in America today. No, she's just shitting on 4 business owners. That's all she's doing. Super mayor, and she calls herself super mayor because she's both a supervisor and a mayor. For a while, I just thought, like, wow, she just really thinks highly of herself, which she does. But the super mayor name is a combination of her 2 positions. Prepared to be entertained like no other. This is not even a complete sentence. Prepared to be entertained like no other. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I told you I have receipts. She is big on the discussion of receipts. Again, like you hold a public office. You should not be receipts should not be in your vocabulary. No comments. Wow. One episode. This is hilarious. If you just look at this woman takes the time to shoot, like does a photo shoot of her in like a quinceañera chair, a padded white and gold quinceañera chair. She's got a matching white outfit. She's got Louis Vuittons on. You can see, unless it's a cheap, like, you know what I mean? Like a copy. She's got these red bottom high heels on, which I think are Louis Vuitton, which are super expensive. So she's going out of her way to flash these expensive designer shoes. She's got this white suit, the quinceañera chair. She had to obviously pay somebody to put this together. She thinks she's hot shit.
Who cares if she's really happy?
This intro is so funny. And again, she holds a public office. She had to have paid somebody to do. I doubt she knows how to edit a podcast. So again, it's not enough that she's got to use taxpayer funds to go on trips to Vegas to God. I mean, her spending is off the charts. She uses the cops as her own private security. The list goes on. And we talked about this in depth with Nate the lawyer just a few days ago, but this is just so funny. Like, I love the intro of this podcast.
You know, I miss the old Tiffany.
I liked her better with curls.
She got another exclusive coming?
She all that.
That sound like the typical Tiffany.
Another exclusive?
Uh-huh.
Miss Tiffany, if you nasty. Miss Henyard, if you nasty. I should have said.
Typical Tiffany.
Oh my God, really? She did that?
Mm-hmm.
She thinks she's fucking J-Lo. This is, oh my God, the ego on this woman who doesn't even sound like she completed high school.
What?
I saw it on the internet, so it must be true. Really?
I went in an elevator. Now I'm in a chair. I'm in a WeWork right now.
Y'all ready for this?
I heard she started.
It's Henyard.
Henyard. I know. I've been saying Henyard.
No, you haven't.
I'm saying Heynard.
Yeah, it's Henyard.
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 It's not Heynard.
Henyard.
It's not an outcast.
Not Heynard. Heynard. Henyard. It's harder to say Henyard.
In a podcast.
Look at these graphics. Graphics on fleek. Henyard. Henyard. Yeah. Vibes, guys.
Hey, guys.
The vibes on this podcast are already through the roof. She's got a big B on her shirt because she's going to be locked up soon.
This is Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the people's mayor. So, I heard you guys were looking for me. Well,
I heard you're looking for me. Yes, we are looking for you, Tiffany. We would like you to explain where all this money has been going all these months. Let's see if she gets into it.
here I am, right here in the flesh. So today, I'm going to answer questions like, my friend, why you asking no?
No, she's not. She doesn't answer a single question. She just puts like 4 or 5 business owners on blast who have complained about her. You know, it would be good if she had a live chat with questions that she could answer. Or, I don't know, somebody in studio with her asking her questions that she could answer, but she does none of that.
All them questions. So I'm going to answer questions that you may have, and I'm going to make sure I point out facts versus fiction, because that's a lot of negative narratives out there in the news. And today I'm going to show you how
the FBI has a negative narrative of me.
And why fake news truly do exist. I'm going to show you how the news tell you what they want you to know and not tell you what you need to know, so you can.
Why do we need an echo on every other word? For dramatic effect. That's why.
Dramatic.
She's being dramatic.
She wants to show off why she paid someone God knows what.
Yeah. And I'm sure taxpayer funded money went into the clever, sleek editing of this one episode podcast. Yeah. Who paid for the studio? Who painted all these newspapers pink behind her?
Can have a better judgment of what you're looking at. So the first 4 episodes.
Hold on, what?
I'm going to make you a little bigger.
Or so, we will talk about the mess, because I'm going to lay it to rest. And then when we're done with that, we're going to bring you.
She doesn't want to be a mayor. She wants to be like a scenester. She just wants to be like, I don't know. She should be a club promoter or something. She doesn't belong in public office. Like, she's too flashy and fabulous for a public office. She does not belong behind a brown desk in a fluorescently lit room with a bunch of other frumpy people. You know, once she's fired from mayor, I hope she finds something more fabulous to do with her life.
And talk to you about all the great things I've done within my 3 years of being the super mayor. I came up with super mayor because, as you can see, I am a mayor. I'm the mayor of Dolton. And then also I am the supervisor of Thornton Township. So it's just abbreviation of both titles, which is super for supervisor, and then mayor put together.
What a mental giant.
And that's why they say super mayor. And that's how I end up.
Yes, she goes flying through the town, stealing all of your money, just like Superman did.
Coming up with the coin super mayor. And a lot of people hate on me about it's not self-proclaimed. What do you mean? I got 2 titles, hater. Stop letting people hate on you. And as Cat Williams said, man, how y'all letting the losers tell a story? You can't tell my story. I wrote.
So anytime someone has a criticism of her, you're a hater. Not that you have legitimate criticism. Like, where's all this money going, Tiffany? You're a hater.
You can't tell what I've done. Let me tell my own story. That part. So stop listening to losers, because you got to go talk to winners so you know how to win. You don't want to talk to
losers. Stop listening to losers. And the losers are, of course, the people who live in Dolton. The people who she's supposed to be helping and serving. Those are the losers. And she is the winner. So you just need to ask her about things.
So I heard you guys were looking for me. Well, here I am.
Can I restart this?
Right here in the to you about all the great things.
Okay. This is
basically make a guilty.
First person she has receipts on.
Guilty person look innocent, and an innocent person look guilty. And that's why I'm here today, to fight back, to show you that you don't.
She's saying there has been an unfair narrative of her put out there. It's all lies and fake news. Very Trumpian dialect.
I'll never, ever give up, because your narrative, your vision is yours and yours alone. So now I'm here to walk in my truth, and that's what I'm gonna do today.
I love, yes, all these catchphrases: walking in my truth, speaking my truth, living my. I'm not stealing the taxpayer money to go to Vegas. I'm simply living my truth.
Okay, so today,
I'm so excited to shit on these people.
First person we're going to discuss is the U-Haul, Mr. Larry. So Mr. Larry, he claims, alleged, right? Let me use the right words, alleged, that he owns a U-Haul place in our village off of 142. Those that live in our community right off of 142 is right across from 142nd and Dante, to be exact. It's an expressway. Everybody get off that E-way doing about 90 miles an hour. And he said he got a candy store, right? Come on, really, look at my face. Candy store right there off the E-way. So the kid gonna cross the street and run over. No, they don't do that. So I just want to point these things out, show you what really truly do exist, because the world's watching, but y'all don't live in our community to really know what's really going on in our own backyard. So I'm gonna show you what they version was, and I'm gonna show you the potty cam of what's really going on in my town, because we got a lot of underground clubs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Get the little QR code, get in the back door, and y'all open at 2 a.m. in the morning. Where they do that at? 2 a.m. to...
He's outing this guy who runs an underground club after hours, I guess from 2 to 7 a.m. I guess, which brings in business and people from outside the town. But I understand if it is an issue, if he doesn't have a liquor license, people are getting drunk or passing out or dying there.
5, 6, 7 in the morning. That's what's going on in my community. So I just want you guys to know what we're about to do, or what we're about to show you. And now you will see Truth Speaks. Here we go.
Truth Speaks. Correct. NKFD. She hasn't addressed the accusations on her yet. She's just talking smack about everybody else. That is what this entire podcast consists of. There's haters, guys. They're not people with legitimate concerns.
And this is the news portion, so I'm gonna let it play. I want you to listen, and then we will go into the true body.
Their belongings. So I put the stuff in here to collect a couple of dollars to pay the rent.
That clip was from the news. So let me show you what Mr. Larry been up to. Let me show you what we've been watching. So
she's outing him, oh, well, this is one of the guys that has complained about her not doing her job or being corrupt. And she's like, well, I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to play the footage of him, I guess, having an underground club after hours.
And I'm going to talk to you.
You the owner of the establishment right here. Okay.
So this is
how we doing, gentlemen?
Larry DeLiers.
Hey, who's the owner?
U-Haul place.
You okay? We would
have one of our officers here
scheduled for tonight, would we?
And I don't know. You tell me what that look like. That look like a nightclub. It's about to go down, boy. Look at that.
So it doesn't matter that she's stolen so much money from the town of Dolton, because this guy has an illegal club.
Oh, only in Dolton, right?
Mr. Larry. So
literally, you're not gonna let your kid go off the street to go to that spot for candy store. It's just not gonna do it. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. We not gonna do it. But this is what's in my backyard, guys.
Yes.
This is the thing.
Did she actually say, is this how she actually speaks? Is she actually this fucking retarded sounding, or does she talk like this on purpose to try to, I don't know, cozy up to the lowest common denominator? Is this a what form of speech that she's putting on purpose to just, I don't know, sound like she's retarded, or is she actually retarded? I don't know. I don't understand why people think it's some sort of positive quality to sound like you didn't complete high school.
Is that you see me fighting against. So here we go. We're going to go to part 2. That's part 1. Ha! That's part 1. Told you, get your popcorn, get your cover. I know it's raining outside, but stay with me. Here we go. This part 2.
She's out of control.
Now, it's another night.
Body cam
and we get a call about for, oh, what you need a gun at the candy store for? I'm just saying, choir mans want to know. I'm just saying, what you need a gun at the candy store? So as you go walk through, you see all these vehicles. Again, remember, y'all just saw the news. What the news tell y'all it was?
Already shut down. You gotta go.
They told you it's a candy store / truck stop. I don't see not one.
I guess the guy's been saying it's a candy store and a U-Haul truck stop, but he has a club after hours, and he's complained about Tiffany, but she's come with the receipts. Is she going to talk about any of her shit? No.
Truck. Show me where a truck can. I'll wait. Truck. Where you at? Truck. Would you look at this? Cars for days. Cars. It's like a whole party going on, right? Whole nightclub. I wonder what the interest fee was. And remind you, if you don't live in our town, this is like in the cut. Like you won't even notice it. It's so hidden, this location. But when you got so much activity going on, or when the police is called, that's how we find out about a lot of things that goes on at night while y'all sleep. He opened these clubs up at 1, 2
I'm working while you're sleeping.
o'clock in the morning and be there till 7 a.m. I'm like, what they do that at?
Huh? Okay, so this is just her playing more police body cam footage of them going
like,
into this, checking out this.
And this is what I mean.
And her chock full of sound effects.
I talk about the news trying to defame my name.
The news is trying to defame her name.
But again, if you live here, you understand. If you live here, you know what community has been complaining about, and you know what community do not want.
It's this nightclub. It's not her stealing like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
But people always go about it the wrong way. And then turn around and say, oh, it's her, it's not me. With the receipts. That part. Y'all weren't ready for that, was you? Nope. Y'all thought I didn't have no receipts. I always keep receipts. People can say whatever they want, but I keep them receipts though. On ice. So here the gaming. Now, look at this, guys. I don't know if you know how gaming work or how villages make their money. They make money per machine. If you don't,
I don't think this affects the whole of Dolton, the whole community. I think they are well, we'll see.
Know about that. It's another tax that most municipalities and cities do. And you have to be registered so that county, state, people get their money, right? Illegal game machines. Did you see how many yet? Did you see that?
I wish there were subtitles. I'm like, is she speaking English? Is this Ebonics?
News, what yet? No. Y'all didn't report that. But again, these are the things.
This is what you get for complaining about her.
Things that I deal with as a mayor in Dolton. As you can see, you just saw truth versus fiction. And I think truth has spoken.
Truth.
You saw
truth with an F at the end.
On 2 eyes. And I just want you to know I'm going to keep on pushing for a better community, a vibrant, family-oriented community. That's what I represent.
Family.
I grew here. Y'all flew here. I need you guys to help fix and build our community for family. Not for nightclubs, underground parties, secret squirrel meetings, none of that. Family.
Family, huh? She's very concerned with family.
Brother never told you never threaten a man's family? My family is family. I don't have friends. I got family.
She's very concerned about the family.
That's what I represent. I love you. So we just got done with business number 1. Now we on to business number 2. Rinky's. Rinky is a bar cafe in our village, which has turned into a nightclub. And I want people to see the facts versus fiction. And today you will see the receipts, which are on 2 eyes. We're going to go through actual police reports, and we're going to talk about why residents are fed up with the bar in our community and how it has become a public nuisance. Play the tape.
Okay, so this is a bar. There's fights. It's very normal. Like even in all types of towns, there's fights breaking out at bars. There's sometimes shootings. I mean, that's like all normal. Is she going to shut this down as a result? No, she's just pointing out, oh, well, this bar has had fights broken out in front of it. So I'm showing the receipts. I don't think people really care about that. They just would choose not to go to that bar if they don't want to deal with that. Get some more fighting.
So I'm gonna read a couple incidents that happened in our community where police was called, and when we arrived, there were several fights.
Totally normal.
On January 7th of 2023, there was a fight in progress. After that, we got another call on May 2nd, 2023, where a group of people was arguing and became belligerent. And of course, you know how I go.
So a couple of instances of police needing to be called to a bar to break up fights. That's not a big deal.
Another fight happened, and we had to break the fight up. After that, security had to use pepper spray.
Oh my God, pepper spray. Some of us get pepper sprayed at comedy shows. Not a big deal.
Basically, get rid of the crowd in the fight at that location. Security. So if security can't handle the issues at this location, what should we do as a community, residents? Enough is enough. And then on 3 separate incidents where force was used because of the threat and all the people that was there, citations was given for violations, but it was another fight. All I can tell you is when y'all gonna see the pattern of fights, of issues at this one location. So I'm gonna give you another incident that happened, and I'm gonna take you down the way I see it. But I'm gonna give you the facts as it relates to what happened. It was a crowd outside fighting. We got called for crowd control. Police came, showed up, broke the crowd up, but I guess they were still fighting. And you notice one thing that always happens. Every time we go there for one fight, another fight happens. But there's one issue on September 29th of 2023. This is how bad things have gotten. People was inside the bar. This is the story that we was told. Was inside the bar. And inside the bar was a security guard. As they say, off-duty security guard. You're right. But off-duty security guard, we're going to stick to what they said. Off-duty security guard was in there, but he was drinking. So he was drinking. He got into it with a group of people, or a person, from what the story they told. And they beat the man up. This is in Dolton. They beat the security up and took his gun. Where they do that at? In Dolton, as I can see. This sounds like some made up stuff, but that actually did happen. So I normally use a little comedy just to show people that, hey guys, things happen, but this is how I saw it in my head. Play the tape.
Jokes. Oh, he's playing it.
It's just like impossible. It don't. But hey, these are the issues that we have in our community.
These are the issues. Oh, okay. Not her stuff. These are the issues. It's the bar.
So we have several other issues that I'm going to entertain really quickly as it relates to the public nuisance and the calls that the police department have received. And
yeah, no, it's not the sexual assault charges that her former assistant claims happened a year ago on the taxpayer funded trip to Vegas. No, don't worry about that. Worry about this bar with getting cops called to it.
I'm going to just clear it up with this and I'll leave it here. We had calls for several fights because I can go on and on and on. We had people get entertaining a younger crowd or people that don't want to come and do right or get a little bit of liquor. The consequences was of not fixing their business. Now we on to business number 3.
Here's another person who dared criticize her.
I'm going to explain to you guys and show you truth speaks as relates to this next business, Free Indeed. It's sad how individuals go on the news and talk negative about people.
She just like shows a picture of anybody who's complained about her and writes exposed on their chest. And writes, confused, conniving liar. That's this lady.
When they know the truth, but
a stamp that says failed. Oh my God.
They won't say.
And this is a box of onions here.
What they did. Well, let me rephrase. What they didn't do as relates to their business.
Echo.
So today I'm about to show you facts versus fiction because, the news is all fake news. Shit. They just tell you and show you things they want you to believe as it relates to a narrative to a person that they want you not to like or believe in. So today.
Why would the news not want people to like you? You are Black and a Democrat. You're everything that the news wants. They want you to succeed.
Today, I show my truth as it relates to Free Indeed.
Here, put that over there.
One person not feeling the love is Nicole Scott.
Are you a victim of the dysfunction in Dolton?
Absolutely. But more so, residents are victims.
And she speaks with proper grammar, which is why she's the enemy.
Would you like some of these?
She runs the Free Indeed Market, a ministry-minded pantry set up like a grocery store. It's meant to give people in need a bit of dignity.
Right. And then we have some onions here if you need onions.
Scott says she secured funding and architectural plans to redevelop this entire dilapidated shopping center last summer. But the village did nothing with her application for 6 months. She kept a log of her increasingly desperate demands for a response.
What has stopped this?
I don't know. Whenever we go over to the village, we don't get a response.
This has to do with you not taking care of
This woman gives away food to poor people in the community. And it's very sweet. It looks like a store, so they don't have to look like, ooh, they're getting handouts. It looks like they're shopping. That's like a kind thing she's doing for the community. But what does Tiffany Henyard, not Heynard, what does Tiffany Henyard say? No, it's her fault.
Your business. You. Starts with you. Can't blame nobody but yourself. I need you to call the company that did your inspection and make it right. Go fix the building. Give them the plans and the things they need. Matter of fact, put that on the screen. Show the people what they told you you needed to do, but you never showed that on the news. You never showed that on the news because it ends and starts with you. All you had to do is come into compliance with what they told you to do and give them the documentation of what was needed to get whatever you needed from them, which was permits, but you refused to do that. So again, reach out. My door's always open. But now let me show y'all the video of her support. Play the video.
Support.
Everybody, this is Dr. Scott with American Association of Single Parents, and I just wanted you to know that we are in support of Supervisor Tiffany Henyard.
She says Henyard. It's Henyard, not okay. But by the way, this is old footage from years ago. So Tiffany is using this old footage to get back at this woman for, I guess, her present day complaints of her for ignoring all her attempts to get help for her business.
She has amazing initiatives and programs and things trying to do in the Southland for our community. And so us over at American Association of Single Parents, free and debarking, and coming soon, the Ava Center in Dolton, we support the initiatives of Supervisor Tiffany Henyard. We're glad to be walking alongside her to see the community change for the better.
Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see that? So you do support me, but you told the news you don't. Which one is it? You like all the initiatives that I'm doing in the village. You love the route we're taking. You love the youth initiatives. Like, come on, ladies, stop. I told you, stop lying. Man, it's amazing the things people would do. And the things people.
So this podcast exists for her to humiliate these business owners and these people that are complaining about her, because she's not answering any questions that people have of her.
Will sell their souls for. Amazing. Y'all better stop. God don't like you messing with his
lying
kids. Stop.
Or else.
Stop. She has failed multiple inspections as relates to her location.
Okay, and I don't know this. I've never run a free food place. She's doing a very good thing for the community. Can't Tiffany, like, if it really is her fault, can't she like hold her hand and help her do what she needs to do if she's clearly providing a service to the community? Why wouldn't you, as the mayor, go out of your way to help this person get what they need? Right? Couldn't she do that?
She was told on several occasions to make sure she turned in plans as relates to her business, and she did not do that. You cannot turn in a drawing with no 3D renderings, no architectural plans as it relates to where are you gonna put the furnace? How big is the furnace? Is it gonna be in the ceiling? Is it gonna fall? All these type of things was asked of her as relates to an outside company that did her inspection. And we utilize the outside company because it's a big project, number one. And number two, we don't like people to always say, the village did this, the village did that. No. She have not completed or improved anything in her.
But it just sounds like she's not getting a response. So months have gone by and the woman said she had no response from Tiffany. So something isn't right here, because it sounds like she's really on top of things. If it's something she needed to do, why would they just not get back to her?
Her location, and a lot of her tenants do complain about the conditions they are actually working in. Here's one video from one of the locations in the unit, and this is what y'all didn't see and what the news didn't tell you. Play the tape.
So she plays a video of it, the poor conditions of this building, which she's trying desperately to get the attention of the town to help her fix. I guess the rain or the ceiling is leaking here. So she's like, in your face, I'm going to play this footage of your building falling, basically like falling into shambles. But it's your fault, lady.
So we are in a store within that location, and it's about to show you that the ceiling is leaking. You see that? The ceiling is leaking.
That's your fault.
Water is coming down on all of their products. All of their inventory is becoming destroyed. As you can see, it's coming all the way through the ceiling.
In your face.
Next video.
Woman who wants to feed people.
The ceiling
free.
actually collapsed, almost hitting the worker. And in the video, you will see all the wet tiles below. They picked it up, cleaned it up, put it inside a garbage can. But these are the issues that we are having with the location.
She's desperately trying to get help. She's
so people go on the news and tell y'all this stuff.
Told you, stop
believing the hype. Check
the hype.
your facts for yourself. Because if you check your facts.
Check your facts, woman who's trying to give people food for free. Oh, no, it skipped. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, so where were we? We were here. She's like, in your face, lady.
No, she have not completed or improved anything in her location. And a lot of her tenants do complain about the conditions they pick up, but sit here and point the finger about this and that. But really, truth be told,
turns it all
they're
around.
not in compliance with the village. And it's sad that these businesses have to suffer due to her not taking care of.
Then, I don't know. I just don't believe this. If it really is this woman's fault and she doesn't know what to do, hold her hand, walk her through it, help her do what she has to do to keep providing this service to the community.
Her obligation, which is fixing the building. So I hope these videos are helpful to you, and I hope you see the truth for what it is. And I pray that we all come to one common ground and fix our village.
My prayer is that people stop complaining about me and everyone shuts up so I can continue to steal money. Thanks.
And all get along for the betterment of Dolton, because at the end of the day, the residents are the only ones that suffer when we are all battling one another. So my job is to love on each other, despite what others may think or feel. I love all y'all.
Love each other. Stop noticing what I'm doing and complaining. Let's just love each other.
Despite all y'all lies y'all told on me. And I wanted to showcase that by telling you my door is always open. But it's up to you to walk through it.
My door is always open. There was a really great comment in the chat here from Toph. Her door is always open unless she is locking out trustees and constituents, which is something she literally did recently. And people had to hold a meeting in the parking lot. But other than that, her door is always open. NKFD, is that something a mayor is supposed to do? Start an online show and shit on everyone? Yes, that's what you get for lying on her. From Matt, this woman has a criminal history and the people who elected her are shocked she's committing crimes in office. Well, I think we can figure out why she was elected.
But if you want to stay on the other side and point fingers and tell lies and throw a rock at a glass house, don't make sense. Check your closet, clean your house, fix your mess, because I'm about to lay it all to rest. Today is the day where the people see you.
Yes, this is a great observation from Zato. The lady already admitted her building was in disrepair. This bitch ain't, because that poor lady didn't kiss the ring. Yeah, she's trying desperately to get the building fixed. And Tiffany's like, well, this is your job to get it fixed. I don't think she's a construction person. Kiss the ring, yes.
For the individual you are. A liar. You're a liar, lady. Stop lying on me. Keep telling you.
Or else.
Stop lying on me before I tell the truth on you. Now drop the receipts. So residents, pick it up, check it out, share the video, show the world what's really been going on. Because they tell you parts, things they want to make believe, to just say that Dolton is bad. Dolton's a great place. And I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm not going to let these individuals think they're going to strong arm me to pass them on inspections when you see these people, businesses are in disarray, and you won't fix it, but you want me to turn a blind eye.
Oh my God. She wants everyone to turn a blind eye to her shenanigans. From Matt, Tiffany at her meetings really likes to reply with, I ain't got nothing to do with that when it comes to the budget. She does. She loves to say that.
Not doing it, lady. Fix your building.
Fix your building.
Fix your problem.
It's not my job.
Thank you. All right. That does it for business number 3. Now we're moving on to business.
She brought the wrong receipts. She did prove that there are problems. Yes, it's not disarray. It's disarray, which sounds like maybe a rapper she knows. Yes, all of her receipts are her words, just her opinions.
This is number 4. Are y'all ready? Sure. Are y'all ready?
Ready for the next
This
person?
one is Big Woods Barbecue. So this one is in our downtown area as well. And this individual also went on the news to say the village didn't do this, the village didn't do that, or people playing politics with them, things of that nature. So today I'm going to show you all of his inspection reports for him not being in compliance. He has also failed multiple inspections. Yes, multiple inspections. But yet they get on the news and tell you the opposite. But y'all eating in these places. Y'all eating in these places.
Oh, yeah, this is a really great comment, too. A food pantry in a poor jurisdiction is a godsend. It would make Dr. Scott more endearing than Tiffany, and she doesn't want that. Ooh. Yep. She wants to be the hero. She wants to be the only person seen to be doing good for the community. Because she's got that Tiffany Cares Foundation, which is obviously money laundering. So if you want to help the community, you just have to donate to Tiffany Cares. Yikes.
Places. Our job as a village is to protect the residents and make sure no one gets sick. People get health inspections. People get building inspections. If they do not pass, they have to go and fix the things that's needed. If they do not fix the things that's needed, then guess what? They have to do another inspection, pay another fee until they get it right. But our job is to make sure we protect you so we don't give them a business license. We don't let them operate. And when we don't do that, then they go and say, we're playing politics. We're not. It's called doing your job. As a village, our job is to make sure that you don't go in there, eat some food or something and get sick. And then you get sick and then you say the village allowed them to be open. Come on, man. Y'all need to check your facts. Because everybody talking, but I ain't got no facts. Residents, pay attention. You must come in compliance with the village so that we are making sure your establishment is safe for the residents of Dolton. Again, facts versus fiction. And this is Big Woods Barbecue in Dolton. All right. And for the grand finale.
So don't go there.
Pablos! Okay. The problem we had is there's multiple fights here at this location.
Oh, no, not
and
fights.
Also shootings that happened in the past. Right now, I'm going to go down memory lane and show you a couple police reports of the issues that happened at this club. And it's supposed to be a cafe. I keep telling y'all, these are cafes.
It's a cafe. Let me see if we got it. Oh, from Zato. Thanks for the super chat. Is she a clinical psychopath? No empathy, no self-awareness, no remorse, no acknowledgement of wrongdoing. Yes, she is a psychopath. You are correct, sir. The Tiffany Cares Foundation for her hair, nails, makeup artist, wardrobe. Yeah. Yeah, she cares about how she looks. And that's about it. Facts over fiction, guys.
But they are turning into nightclubs at night. Huh? This is why we have so much mess. My town was up in arms about it because they literally shot up Sibley, like the whole Sibley. When I say everybody got affected, basically every business just about, well, that was close by, Plabos, got affected. That was AutoZone and Burger King was the main two that had their windows shot out, so they was boarded up when this incident happened. And again, something always happened from what? A fight. One fight happened, another fight happened. After that, you got 2 fights going on, then somebody goes to the car, get a weapon, then a shooting happened. So I want to point these things out to you for the reasons that everyone is upset about this public nuisance and they want it to change. But it can only change with you residents. It can only change with us actually making sure we tell people enough is enough and that we won't stand for no.
You can't stop a certain type of person. What does that even mean? How can you stop a certain kind of person from going to a bar because fights will break out? This just happens. People get drunk. It's part of nightlife. Like, what is she actually proposing as a solution to this? She's like, oh, just let the people know this place is a public nuisance. Like, she's doing literally nothing.
No longer, and we will enforce our laws because in the past they got away with it and people turned the blind eye. This is why they mad at me, because I really do have to hurt some.
One fight happened, then another fight happened. That means you got 2 fights plus one more fight. What happens when you got 3 fights minus 1 fight and then plus 1 more fight? That's 4 fights.
Of the people, and the people do know that Tiffany is not going to lead them the wrong way. And I've been actually putting on for my communities and showing them that no matter what, Supervisor Henyard is going to take care of it. She's going to find a way.
What a good point. There's no cops around to patrol because they're all on her posy detail, getting 330 hours in 2 weeks. Very good point. You guys have been following along. You guys are all up to speed on the Tiffany tales.
Where there's a will, there's a way. And I just want you to always keep that love going. I always lead with love, and I want to continue to put that on my people. And that's why I always say, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Even the hateful, I still love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do about me. I'm going to keep stealing your money and doing whatever the fuck I want to do. And if you complain about it, that means you're a hater.
While you're watching this tape, push the share button, though, okay? Just do that. Push the share button right now. So thank you so much for watching me. I appreciate you.
Wait a minute, Tiffany. Wait. You didn't address any of the things that the subpoena, the FBI, the corruption, the sexual assault. Are you going to talk about any of this? No. Are you talking about why you vetoed the hiring of Lori Lightfoot? No? You're just going to shit on the people that have expressed concerns about you and a couple business owners? Got it. Where there's a will, there's a way. Exactly. Which I think would be a good catchphrase for like AutoZone. Oh my God, push-ups. My dollar warrior. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to get that dollar straight to Tiffany Henyard's wig foundation. Oh, boy.
Soon, because this is going to be a interesting, exciting road with your Supervisor Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast. Love you.
True. This is called Truth Speaks, guys. Look at her. Sit. Like she had to pose. She did this photo shoot with her posing with the gavel. Tiffany on the move. Truth has spoken. 132 subscribers. Let's see what other videos are on here. No, these are just from other people. And then this is Poof Be Gone. This I think is just a teaser of episode 1. Let me make sure.
And then turn around and say, oh, it's her, it's not me.
That's weird.
Me. Stop it. Stop it, sir. Larry the liar, stop it.
No comments.
You caught. Poof, be gone. You caught. Stop.
Now,
what you got going on up in here?
Retarded.
What is this? I don't know, like a little boom boom room. What is this?
Why is this a separate episode? That's her teaser? Oh, boy. Okay. I hope she's gonna poof be gone soon because I can't handle another episode of this. Okay, no, I don't. That's gonna be too niche. Junior wants me to do an impression of her in blackface on Friday Night Tights. Gee, I would love to, Junior, but you know. Push-ups. I'm trying to subvert your expectations. Wow, back with the $2 warrior. Thank you, push-ups. Thank you, darling. Poof be gone. She's yelling at her chat. Apparently there are lots of problems. She's adding to them as best she can. Totally. Oh, what's up, Matthew Hammond? You are looking great, Chrissy. Oh, shucks. Thank you. Thanks, Matthew. I hope Bean is getting well fed and you are getting some sleep. The Bean is getting fed. I am getting some sleep. Yeah, the Bean just had his month doctor's appointment. He is 9 pounds, 9 ounces. He's chunking up. I got not progressive enough to pull off blackface. I guess you're right. Oh, God. So that that was Tiffany Henyard. Not Henyard. Tiffany Henyard's podcast, episode Poof Be Gone. Corrupt AF. Wow. It's just, she sounds retarded. It is entertaining. I will give it that. I will give her that. Oh my God. Did I read the description for the, I think I did. Yeah. Are you ready for the most entertaining? Oh my God. Maybe she'll do an episode from prison. Wouldn't that be nice? I think that's it. I think I covered it all. My God, guys. Well, the Tiffany drama continues. Stay tuned for the latest. I will be covering this. I want more Tiffany content. I kind of don't want her to go to jail, because then we'll have to stop talking about her. Okay, let's see. Black Queen. She is a content gold mine. Podcast from prison would be fun. Okay, let me check and see if there's any Tiffany news today, because I think just about every day there's something new coming out. Google is my friend. News. New York Post 3 days ago. All right. Yeah, this is only 3 days old. I think we covered this with Nate the lawyer. Yeah, this is out of the New York Post. Excuse my shoe ads, please. Go away. Ex-assistant of Dolton dictator Tiffany Henyard comes forward to address lawsuit over alleged sex assault. Yeah. Oh, we already saw that. She had like basically a video that she released. She was attacked last May by Dolton trustee Andrew Holmes after being left alone after dinner on the Vegas Strip. I mean, that's you don't really want to get blackout drunk. That's kind of on you. But at the same time, like, you shouldn't be sexually harassing your fellow worker. And this is Tiffany's I don't give a fuck face, which she always has. Like, so cunt. Look at, she's just cunty. I kind of love it. Wow. That's your assistant. Oh boy. Well, the Tiffany saga continues. Stay tuned, everyone. Yes, my shoes are exposed. She needs more fake permit fees to launder her wig cash. Yeah, exactly. Henyard? It's definitely Henyard or Henyard. All right, this is... Do you guys say Henyard or Heynard? Well, that's going to be another discussion. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for the latest in Tiffany news. Bye.